Sure. I won't take a lot of time. My name's Mike Grillo, based over here in the East Coast of the United States. So we're Mohammed and I are going international today, I guess. I'm the lead developer of an app called One Click AI. We're Our primary customers are non-technical artificial intelligence consultants, but it could be used by anybody looking to infuse AI automation or data science into their businesses and their workflows. So I'll be looking forward to speaking a lot more on that later on.
Good. Thank you so much, Mike. All right, let me share my screen. On my I think I'll do this. Let me try.
Yeah, you try first. If you get into trouble, just let me.
Okay. Let me share this. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Good. Tolu, you said you want to record the session. Are you recording it now?
Yes, I've started recording. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Maybe a bit of contrast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it good now?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So again, my name is Mohammed Jallo. So why are we here is for us to talk about artificial intelligence. You know, we all have been seeing what is going on. I remember the last time when I came here, I was urging you guys, for you guys to step in and see how you guys can be into the game so that you guys are not left out, because there is a lot of money that is flying out there. So 2 years ago, I formed my company, JTech AI. What we do primarily is AI solutions. We provide AI solutions. That is the main thing that I do daily. And for the past 6 months, we move into trainings, because when I've been doing this, I'm doing the AI solutions, a lot of people requested for trainings, and we shifted towards that part again to see how we can help a lot of people, to be training them to become an AI consultant like myself. That is what I do daily. And also some people talked about, other areas that they want to go into. So we did a lot of research, a lot of things happen at the background, and we see how we can develop these programs. So these are the programs that I really want to talk about today, show you guys, so that you guys will be able to come into, to see how you guys will be able to take advantage of these programs. So AI is not replacing jobs. That is totally not true. It's only going to replace for people. I mean, it's going to replace people that don't know anything about AI. But if you know a lot about artificial intelligence, you place yourself very well, you're always going to have job. Just like what Tolu was saying, I used to be an agile coach, and I left that, I'm into the AI game now. So AI created a job for me. The amount of money that I got from Scrum and Agile to what I'm realizing now is far way more than what I was doing, because there was always a limitation, because I was working for companies. This company, they would pay me $130,000, $140,000. That is always my limit. That is where I'll stop. But being in the AI game, I make a lot more than that. I mean, so many things within the AI space. I will talk about that in the coming slides. But what I want you guys to know is AI is not replacing jobs. It's only going to replace people that are not into AI, people that don't understand what is going on. Again, I feel like AI has created a lot of jobs, a lot of opportunities out there, So don't see that as something that is actually true. So the AI opportunity is actually real, most of you here, you guys are immigrants, and myself, I'm an immigrant here in the US. I'm telling you guys from my heart, for you guys to look at this opportunity and step into it. It's actually real. This opportunity is so big, what I saw the past 10 years, 20 years with what I'm seeing now is quite different. This is an opportunity. I always said when Google and the internet came, I was a very small boy. I never jumped into those opportunities. When Bitcoin came, those other opportunity came. I don't have money to invest, So when AI came, I said, I am not going to left behind, and I'm going to jump into this game and to see how I'll set up my business, try to help small businesses, and I'm happy that I did that. It's one of the biggest decision I made in my life, one of the best and biggest decision. I'm happy I did that. So I want you guys to look at this and say, this is an opportunity for me to come in, and work very hard. It's an opportunity, but again, you have to work very hard. You have to read a lot. You have to do connecting, a lot of connections, you have to watch a lot of videos. You have to get a lot of mentoring from people, that's actually doing it, so that you too can be in the game and understand. Quick question, for you guys, where are you right now? Again, I know Tolu where he is because we talk personally, right? But I really want to know from you guys, also I know Mohammed personally here because we talked, and also Ben. But most of you guys, I don't know where you guys are. So I would love for you guys to put on the chart, where are you right now, so that I will see, are you learning tools but not making money? Curious about AI, but unsure where to start, ready to take the next step. Have you learned the tools? You're ready now to take the next steps. So I would really love to know, for you guys to put it on the chat so that I will see what will be the feedback from you guys. Just 1 second. So chat's working. Tolu.
Tolu, the chat is not working. Hi, Jello.
It's not
Tolu.
working?
No, it's not working.
Disable
So I think if you want responses from people, you were asked people to raise their hands and
we
them
can
to
do that.
mute.
We can do that. I'll give 1 second. I'll start with you, Ola. Where are you? Just a quick one, because I want this to be conversational.
Okay, so I'm very happy with AI, but I've not been making money with it truthfully. I've learned how to use a lot of tools. I've even taught people, but I've not made money yet from it. So
All right.
I'm just waiting to what
I'm
you bring
happy
it on.
with your honesty. Thank you.
Sorry, I don't know if I'm talking.
Yeah, your chat is disabled. Oh, is that Adez?
Okay, is it Tolu that is struggling? Tolu?
I don't know.
No, I'm not the one struggling.
Okay. Since the chat, Tolu, can you please put on the chat so that we'll have the chat, and let me have this conversational and more collaborative with folks, please.
So
all right.
That's one of the issues we've been having to put up that chat. We've tried severally. Don't know how to go about that.
Okay. So why most people are not making money with AI currently? The step one, learning tools, endless tutorials, courses, and YouTube videos, right? I have people personally in my life, that's mentoring stuff, that these are the problems that they are facing. They watch a lot of YouTube, they are not taking action, no execution. So to watch videos, courses, all these things are all very good, but you have to execute. You have to put it into action, what you have learned. You should not be following all these things that is going on. You see all these AI videos, people are dancing, you just follow, keep into it and watching it. You're giving these people money, and you yourself, you're not making money, right? That is not a smart move. So make sure that when you learn this thing, you try to execute. That is the way to go. And no income, months pass, still no clients, no offers, no results, right? This is what that is happening, because you're not executing it. How are you going to make money? So you have to make sure that, anything you learn, you try to put it into practice and try to monetize it. So the biggest myth, holding you back right now, you need to know how to code to work in AI. I've got this a lot. I think this morning I was having a conversation with someone, that called me about AI programs. She was like, "Oh, the problem is, Mohammed, I really want to do this, but because of the coding, that back." I said, "Who told you that you're going to code here? There is no coding, zero coding, right?" So there are aspects of AI that, yes, you can code if you want to go deeper into machine learning and all this kind of stuff, but for most of us, that we don't know anything about coding. There is a place for us in AI. There is a place for us to make money without anything about code. So that is totally wrong. You don't have to be a coder for you to make money or be into the game. AI is about solving business problems. Companies don't pay for AI tools, they pay for outcome. This is exactly, what is happening. So you can know all these AI tools, but companies are not paying for these AI tools. They are paying for outcome. They are paying for the result that you're going to give them, right? So you have to be out there. If you're a consultant, you have to be out there to make sure you diagnose the problems, you design a solution for them and you deliver the result. It's not about designing the solution, you don't deliver the result. So you have to do these three things, right? So that is how you're going to solve problems. Artificial intelligence is here to enhance, that process to see how we'll be able to solve problems. Before, we have to think a lot, for us to solve problems. But with the help of AI, you can go to ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and make use of these tools, and you'll be able to solve problems, right? And following these three processes. The shift that changes everything. AI without strategy. AI with strategy. Let's look at these two things, right? So just noise, you learn tools with no direction and nothing, right? AI with strategy, real power. You solve problem, you learn clients, and you build income. So that is how you do it. You learn these skills. If you want to become an AI consultant, you learn the foundation of AI automation. You learn agentic AI. You understand what is happening at the back end. And you want to position yourself as a consultant, you'll be able to speak the language, So this is how you're going to make money. This is how you're going to position yourself in this role. If you want to become an AI governance specialist, you learn the things, so you get the knowledge first and you try to position yourself as an AI governance specialist or whatever role you want to do. You always have to get the strategy. If you are just moving without strategy, at the end of the day, it's just noise and you will not be making money. So let me ask you guys again, it's just kind of a little bit, I feel so sad because of the chat is not working, So, but let me skip this. But again, do you want to keep watching AI from the sidelines or you want to start earning with it? I think the goal here is for each and every one of us to start earning with it. Stop waiting, stop procrastinating things. This is what I'm seeing with a lot of things.
Mohammed, sorry, I want to interrupt a bit. So you can ask us to click on the reaction. You can ask us to click on the reaction. If
the reaction is
thumbs up.
Reaction is
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we can use the reaction. Okay, cool.
Or you can raise up your hand. You can react or raise up your hand.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. So let's move. So the 3 AI career paths that don't require coding. I know 90% or 80% of people in this group, they are non-coders. So this will be a very good fit for you guys to be in. AI consultants, that is what I do. AI automation engineer, AI governance specialist. So AI consultants, we advise businesses on AI strategy and implementation. So my role is basically an advisor, help businesses to solve their problems, especially areas that they're doing things manually coming in, for us to see how we can automate these things, automate the whole process for them. And now what we have been doing for our clients the past 6 months now is more of moving to agentic AI. Now we're moving towards the automation part of it because they started asking for it. When they saw the hype, everything going on, they were like, why can't we start having Claude Code? Why can't we move towards having this agent, having the autonomy to be doing things for themselves? I'll tell you guys why is it that they start doing that, because they think that it's a smart move. Because when they are NA10, something happened with it. Some of them, they don't want to pay Mohammed's subscription to go in to fix. I mean, the monthly subscription that I always ask for, they don't want to. So they think that having an agentic AI will not break. It will just do things, connect, everything works, and make money for them. So they don't need Mohammed anymore to come in. So that is their thinking, some of them. They think that these things will not break, right? But I'm just giving you guys what is actually happening out there. So AI consultant, we advise AI automation engineer or agentic AI engineer. You build no-code, low-code AI powered by business systems. The last one, AI governance specialist. They manage AI risks, ethics, and compliance for enterprises. One of the reasons why is it that I have this AI governance specialist in our program, because most of our clients started asking me for governance frameworks. When I started first, I was like, it seems like this is an opportunity that is actually coming for people. I don't have the governance background, so I have to go in, do research, also connect with other folks that have the governance background to see how we can make things up for our clients. And also have to refer people that actually have their companies, their AI governance specialists for them to come in. So I said, this is a need, this is a problem for us to see how we can start training people, towards that, and they'll become an AI governance specialist. Because most of the companies now have started AI, especially the serious companies. They want to have a governance in place before Mohammed comes in to install his AI solutions. And I'm so happy for most of them that they are doing this shift, because it shows how serious they are, how they want to manage the risks, because it's not all about giving them these AI solutions, but it's about for them to have a proper governance system. So when I come in, it will be pretty much easy for me to do the job. Because when I will start asking them about the data, where they are getting it from, how healthy their data is, they will be able to respond to me. Some of them, you can ask them question, where your data is, how healthy it is, where are you getting your data for? They don't know, because they are missing this part. So as an AI automation engineer or consultant, it's always good for you to advise them, for them to have a governance system, especially if you're a serious company, you have a very long time. It's not like for these businesses that want to be 5 years, they disappear. But if you have a long-term plan, you want your business to actually strive, you have to have a governance system. You have to have a governance framework, policies. Hire these people for them to do it for you and have it, And we have seen a lot of shift now coming in. We have the Colorado Act, we have the New York Act, and we have the EU Act, which came 2 years ago. And very soon we are going to have the US, a federal act, that will be coming up. I know very soon that will be coming up. So if you don't obey all these regulations or whatsoever, what it comes with, they are going to fine you, right? So the need is actually there, especially for folks like you in Europe now. It's a very big opportunity into it. So this is what we are seeing, that these rules they are making. $100,000. These are in dollars. Maybe it will be like £90,000 or whatsoever, because you guys' money is so valued than us, or a little bit different. 150,000. For the mid-tier, for the top earners, they make about 200,000 and more. They make doctors' money, right? But again, everyone here can make this money, $200,000. It's all dependent on how you prepare yourself, how you develop yourself, you position yourself well. If you want to work for someone, right? Or if you want to be an entrepreneur, it's very easy for you to make $200,000 now. I'm telling you, very, very easy. So each and every one of us can achieve it here. Become an entrepreneur, you set up your company, you can make this money. So it's nothing like before that, oh, it's very difficult to make this money. It's not true. You can make this money if you're actually serious, you put the work and you position yourself very well. AI consultant income potential. This is the job that I do, so you can make 150, 300,000 per year. So I see the AI consultants, as they make more because one client can pay you $10,000. You can have some clients pay you $5,000. So you make more. You don't work for someone. You have your consultancy. Unless if you want to work for someone, you can work for these big tech companies. I mean, the big consulting company like McKinsey or whatsoever, BCG, Deloitte, they hire consultants. But I don't want to work for anyone anymore in my life. So if you want to do that, there are jobs out there, you can do it, right? Go on their website, you see they are looking for consultants, so that is a very good opportunity too. It's not everybody that will become an entrepreneur, but you can become an AI consultant. You work for someone, they will hire you. You work for this consulting company. But the opportunity there is so much when you work for yourself. Because when you work for someone, there's always a limit, right? But when you work for yourself, you can put the price $5,000, $10,000, or people will be paying $1,000 monthly subscription fee. So you can make a lot of money, and you can have a freedom. I'm not saying for you not to go and find job or whatever. So you have the opportunities, and when you work for yourself, you have this autonomy, you're able to make decisions, all these kind of things, which is really fine. But again, it's not everybody that wants to become an entrepreneur, which is fine. But you can position yourself, you become a consultant. If you go on Indeed, LinkedIn right now, you can see a lot of jobs that are looking for AI consultants. Some are putting it in a different job title, but basically they are looking for a consultant to come in and help them. So AI automation engineer, the income potential is great too, right? You can make between 80,000 to 140,000 for the year. You can make 1K to 5K, per automation project. I remember when I started first, because I was more on Upwork, all these things, before I have to hire my own engineers. I know how much these people they were charging me. It was a lot of money, right? They were taking from me. But this is the amount of money that you can make if you want to have. Let's say you have your account on Upwork or Fiverr or whatsoever, or you have your business. This is what you can make per project. 1K, 5K, it all depends. But I always give advice. When you're starting, right? Don't charge too much high because you're learning. But with time, after a year or so, you can start asking for more money, right? That is how you start. But at the beginning, you go low. When you see the demand, you have more confidence to talk to people because you don't want to go and ask someone for 5K and you don't know what you're talking about, right? So when the confidence increase, you increase the price too. So that is how I did it, so if you want to do the same thing, that is how you do it. But you can make a lot of money. If you want to work for someone, this is the amount of money. This is very much in high demand now, AI automation engineer. I know some of you are seeing it, browsing every day, you see it, you go to Indeed, you go to LinkedIn, Glassdoor, you see these jobs. This is very much in high demand, especially now that we just had agentic AI. Now, everybody's trying to move towards that. So if you learn this skill, it's a very good opportunity to step in now. So these are the things that you'll be learning. Design and deploy AI-powered workflow. Use no-code tools. I know most of you are familiar with this now. Make Zapier, anything. And now we have Claude Code. Automate businesses, processes, and basically these are the things that you'll be doing. There is nothing like coding here. It's all about connecting, application, connecting APIs. You try to automate the processes for businesses. These are the things that you'll be doing, but there's nothing involved. So if you're thinking about coding, this is not for me. I'm telling you, this is for you. AI governance specialist. So they make $120,000 to $250,000. So I saw a job, that actually they put out there for $250,000. Again, you can make this money. So when I was looking at the job description, so they want you to come in and develop the governance framework policies for them. You can do that. Very easy. It's just for you just to understand what the whole thing is all about and be able to develop it. So they make between 120 to 250. I don't know how much you're paying a governance specialist, but especially in the UK, because I do have one of my friends, he's in UK, he's a governance specialist. And he was telling me the opportunity, especially when this EU Act came out, and most of the companies, started asking for governance specialists, started hiring governance specialists. I know it's more higher in Europe comparing to the US, so for folks there, I think it's an opportunity to jump into, So what you be doing, you develop AI ethics, risk frameworks. For some of us coming from the Agile and Scrum background, we studied a lot of frameworks. So don't be scared. It's a set thing. You'll be studying Meta at last, you'll be understanding NIST, the EU Act, you'll be looking into some of this framework. And also what I've seen is some companies are asking for for you to blend these frameworks, for them to have a unique one, because everybody's just bringing out their own frameworks, right? So just like when we were in Scrum, some companies have what they call the Scrum band, right? That is Scrum and Kanban, they mixed it. So that is what companies are asking for, to blend this framework so that they can have their own unique policies in place. So you coming in and helping them, it's pretty much easy. This is zero coding. This is all literature, just reading, understanding it, and you're facing the interviews. Excuse me. So let's just be honest with yourself, right? So if you have the right skills and certification, how much will you want to earn? All I have been putting up here. Let me start with you. Let me just have a quick conversation with you guys. Ola. How much will you want to earn? 5K, 10K? How much?
Is it me you're referring to?
Yes, yeah. Ola.
As much as I can earn.
Are you in UK too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, so that is cool. That is cool. Yeah, you want to earn a lot because I know it's very expensive too in UK. Emmanuel, Joseph, how much do you want to earn?
Honestly, I want to earn more than that.
Oh my goodness, I love that. I love that. Yeah. So to be honest with you guys, right? You guys can earn more than this. You can earn more than this. I remember when I started, when I was seeing this morning, people were showing. I was like, "Oh, really?" But with time, it's like this is nothing. So especially if you want to work for yourself, you can earn more. But if you be working for someone, just know that we all know how it happened in the corporate, right? There's always a limitation. Yes, at Daisy, how much do you want to earn?
I'm even raising my hand for a different question.
All right, respond to my question before you ask me.
Yeah, this the AI, who can go for it? Can someone who doesn't have IT background at all
Absolutely.
go for it?
Zero. Yes, zero IT background, you can go for it. Even my grandmom that is in Kaduna can do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And
so
how long does it take?
Yeah, so we are coming to that. I was just
okay.
I'm going to answer.
That's
yes,
fine.
I'm
Thank
going to
you.
answer your question, but let me come to that here. All right, so let's move. So which part fits you best? These three parts that I just talked about. Again, I'm a career coach. I always want to help. It's not much about people just coming in and throwing them into programs. No, I always want to have conversation with people, and say, okay, you know what? This is your pathway because I want you to win. I've been a victim, when I came to this country. I started with testing, software testing. That is where I started. But that was not my actual field. That was not my thing, testing, But just because of my friend just walk up to me and say, Mohammed, I've registered for a program, testing is $4,000. I said, oh, really? Let's go. And I registered. I paid my money. I didn't get anything from it because I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have someone to talk to help me. There's a tech institution in DMV. I don't know if you guys know it. People and Tech. It's well popular. People and Tech. I went in. They didn't ask me no question. They just, oh, where's your money? And I paid. That is a very wrong approach. And I don't want people to actually do that within the AI space, right? You can do any of this, but it's always good for you to talk to someone, have a conversation, your background. Now I can look at now because I know Tolu, I can tell you what Tolu can do because I know his background, I know where he's coming from. So it's always good to have a conversation and say, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want to do, So you can become an AI consultant, AI automation engineer, or you become an AI governance specialist. Consultant, if you love strategy, communication, business impact, that is for you. That is the starting point. If you love doing these things. For me, I love strategy. I love communication. I love talking to people, right? You guys can see. So I love talking. We can do the talking all day. Automation, if you love building system, right? I love building system, not too much comparing to talking and business impact, strategies. I love doing that. It's kind of less. So that is why, I placed myself more as a consultant. Governance, if you love structure, compliance, and enterprise stability, if you love these things, it fits you, Again, not only loving these things, but also based on your background. Where are you coming from? Because there are so many of your skills that we can transfer and fit into these roles. That will make it very powerful. You can see two people can become an AI consultant, but there is one that will be excellent. There is one that will be good. That one that will be excellent is based on the things that he has done that will make him very excellent. So that is how we are going to structure these things. So let's move to the next slide. Someone want to say something? So most people consume AI. You will monetize it. And that is the goal I want you guys to do. This is 2026. Tolu, I was here in 2025, right? And I'm here again in 2026. Please, I think I took 2 hours just to talk to you guys because if you guys can see, I love talking. I love inspiring people for people to do things. I took about 2 hours the last time. Maybe today I will not do that. But again, it was in December time, I was just talking to you guys to see how you can jump onto this opportunity. Place yourself well and to see how you can jump on it. Monetize it. Come in, have a mentor, work with someone, That is what I did. If you see myself having a lot of connection with a lot of people, it's because I'm out there having this connection, talking to people because I want to make money from AI. So this is 2026. I really want you guys to take action. The 90-day AI career system. So this is 90 days. Let's say you start in April. In the next 3 months. Oh, there is a noise coming. Can you please mute? In the next 3 months, you plan yourself, say, I am going to this program, I am going to do it. So this is the 90-day AI career system that we have. The first thing here is to learn the foundation, the tools, and the mindset. Mindset is very important. I'm so happy that I actually did Agile, Scrum, because I developed a lot of mindsets, developing the Agile mindset, when I was transforming my developers, for them to have the agile mindset. So it's the same thing here in the AI space. Some people want to do it, but they don't have the mindset. They don't have the foundation. They don't have the tools. So they are confused. And when they're confused, you just relax and say, oh, this thing is not for me. And you keep watching people doing it. You keep watching. And that is the problem. You need to have the mindset. You need to have the foundation. You need to understand the tool, So that is where we're going to start, the learning part. And from there, we build. We build project and portfolio. Mike is here. Mike will walk you guys very soon, So all our training programs, we build. We do practical, because we want at the end of the day, you're going to have a portfolio that you're going to show out there. So the last one is to monetize. Outreach, clients, and income. So if you are going to say, let me say, you say, Mohammed, I want to become an AI consultant, set up my own company, my own business. After doing that, you have to monetize it. Or let's say after the training, I want to find a job to become an AI governance specialist. You have to monetize. You have to go out there and find a job and make money from it. Now I'll tell you with my full chest. Let me hit my chest again. People applying for AI jobs is very minimal because not everybody that can do it. It's not like now when you look at Scrum and Agile jobs, product owner, you see a lot of people. Very, very minimal. So the chances of you getting the job is very high. Because everybody that knows it, everybody that can talk about it. Like, I'll give you guys, from 2023, I've been following a guy. He's a very top cat. So, when you see someone, you think that this person knows a lot about certain things. He reach out to me about asking me a question for me to help him out with some stuff that I shared on LinkedIn. And I was like, oh, really? This guy I've been admiring, and he's asking me for this. I was like, oh, Mohammed, it seems like you are going places. It seems like you know a lot. So what I'm saying here is, don't look at certain things and you assume, okay, people know. No. Even the top people that you guys are seeing at the top in the AI game, if you have a conversation with them with certain things, they don't know, because this technology is moving so fast. It's moving so fast. Like when I'm having one-on-one with my students, they'll talk about certain AI tools. I was like, I'm always honest with them. Oh, I don't know. Because when I get up in the morning, we have 10, 20 tools out there. Again, I always give them advice. Get the foundational tools, understand them, but don't be chasing tools. If you keep chasing tools, that is the only thing that you're going to understand. That is the only thing that you're going to know. And the main things that you need to understand when you're talking to clients, the strategy to give them advice, how they can make money. That is what clients are interested in. They are not interested in all these tools. So don't be excited. Like one of my students was telling me the other day, oh, Mohammed, do you understand the AI tool that those kids, they are dancing whatsoever? I was just laughing. He was like, what was this? Oh, he would call. I was just laughing. I was like, yeah, man, focus here. Let's do what is going to give you money. I said, if that is what you want to go and do, go to YouTube and go and learn about how to be dancing. I said, I'm done with those things. When I started with AI, that was my starting point of talking about prompts, giving me all these things. Now this is 2026. It's a different strategy, it's a different roadmap. So if you're coming to me, let's do things. I'll not be talking about these AI tools to be dancing. I'll give you an advice. If you want to do it, you can do it. But I'm telling you the real place that you have to place yourself to make money, So that is the monetization. Don't get yourself confused with all this crazy that is going on. So month one, you build your foundation, right? AI foundation, the core tools, frameworks, understand the vocabulary. You have to understand the language when you're talking to clients or when you are having an interview, right? Just like any professions, you know, you have to understand how to speak it, you know, and they will not be talking about artificial intelligence. You know, they are asking you about RAG, and you are talking about SCORM, right? Retrieval augmentation, they are asking you question about, and you're talking about something different. So you have to familiar with all these things, right? So month two, build project and portfolio. And that is exactly, I talked about my, you know, we have the tools, we have everything, you know, for you to develop yourself practically after the programs, you know. So you're going to have a real world project, a portfolio development, credibility, and that position you, you know, for you to become an AI governance specialist, AI consultant, you know, AI automation engineer. So month three, outreach and first client. Let's say you want to become a consultant, you know, so you're going to land your clients, start earning, you know, outreach strategy. I'm talking about the client acquisition here, right? All the strategies that you're going to put, all the proven scripts, like how to message people on LinkedIn. I know some people are kind of mad at me at LinkedIn because when I get up in the morning, I'll be on people email, messaging them, pam, 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 pam. Some read my message, some don't read, you know, but that is the way the game is, right? Running ads, responding to
I
my
think
social media.
Cash has signed up.
Solo, are you talking to me?
Yes, Cash has signed up. Maybe he wants to ask a question.
Oh, okay. Can you please
Do you have a question, Cash, or is it some? Right, I think the hand is gone down.
Okay, good. So this is the thing, right? I've seen why most people fail and in this AI game, right? No roadmap, they learn randomly with no direction or sequence. Like those of my students I talked about.
Sorry,
If
Cash is back. If you want to ask him.
Okay.
Hi, Cash. Can you unmute and speak, please?
Yes. Hi, Mohammed. Assalamu alaikum. Just wanted to ask.
Yeah.
Wanted to ask you. I'm an Uber driver, and will this be okay for me? I am happy to learn.
Oh my goodness, this will be perfect for you. Whether if you're an Uber driver, you're a Lyft driver, this will be perfect for you, no matter what. So our trainings start from beginner level. It's not from medium or whatsoever advanced. You know, it starts from the beginner level, from the foundation of artificial intelligence. In fact, I even like to talk about the history. So just imagine how so low we are going into our training, how AI came, you know, from the start, from the 1950s, you know, we talked about ChatGPT, the evolution of ChatGPT. So we talked about all these things. So to make it short, yes, this will be good for you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so let's talk about these things, right? Why most people fail. No roadmap, as I gave an example of that my students. You know, let's say if I'm not, you know, training him or I'm not in his life, you know, also I'm not his trainer. Like he'll be thinking about those things, you know, to be doing, thinking about a lot of tools, you know. That is the way some people are. Some people, when they see things, they'll be like, "Oh, I want to do this." I know all of us, we have that odd, but you need to have that control in yourself. That is why you need a mentor. You need someone to guide you, to be like, "Oh no, I don't think this is the right thing for you to do." Because are you looking for, this is the question I always ask people, are you looking for a short term to make money short term, or you're looking for a long term? If you're looking for a short term, this is 90 days. If you're looking for a long term, you're waiting for YouTube to monetize you, or you're looking for Facebook to monetize you, you know, hey, I have Facebook channels that are monetized. I have them. I know the struggles that you know, I went through for those to be monetized. It took me a very long time, but that is another thing for another day. But if always you're looking to position yourself for something that is real, that will give you money at a very shorter time. It's not about this. Yeah, it's good to understand these things, but again, you need to do the right thing. This is 2026. When AI came, we all went crazy. Tolu, you know, I was all over the place sharing photos, we changed the game changed. So this is 2026, go to the place where you have the real money, right? And try to get the real money, not be waiting to be looking for this hype that is going on. So clear system, no support. They go alone with no community, no accountability. I've seen this, and that is exactly why most people fail, because they don't have support. If you have a clear system, a structured 90-day plan with milestone at every step, like what I just showed you guys, you're going to win. Community and coaching. You're surrounded by people on same path with experts, mentors. It's myself. I'm always with people that understand, that know more than me. Or we're all in the same, we're talking about AI because I want to learn, every day things comes up, all these things. I was just reading a whole article this morning about, just to dissect my mind about Anthropic, their new model that they want to release, how to manage weeks, all those kind of things. I was reading that because it's pretty much new. What is this? What is it going to be for the future? Because clients will ask me this question, oh, Mohammed, you heard about these things in it? So I have to always read and understand these things, because when I'm talking to my clients, I'll be able to help them and tell them what is actually going on, So these are the reasons why most people fail. At the end of the day, they don't do it. So which part is you? Consultant, AI automation, or governance? We don't have the charts. But again, we are coming to that towards the end. So you want a shortcut for the 90-day? You don't have to figure this out alone. Definitely, you don't have to figure it out alone. Have someone that is actually doing it. Everything you need is already built for you. And that is the program that we have. So everything is built for you. Very easy, for you to just walk and understand these things. So the 3 certified programs: Certified AI Consultant, Certified AI Automation Engineer, Certified AI Governance Specialist. So these are the 3 programs that we have. And these are the 3 programs we want to offer you guys, for you guys to look into and see which one you fit in and you actually do it. If you want to become a consultant like me, you do it. AI Automation Engineer, you do it. AI Governance Specialist, you do it. So these are the 3 roles that we currently have out there, that you need no code. You don't need to understand anything about artificial intelligence or whatsoever, because we start from the basic and we move up, So the certified AI consultant, I just talked about it. These are the amount of money that you're going to make, when you complete your program. Certified AI Automation Engineer, the same thing. Certified AI Governance Specialist, this is the amount of money you're going to make. So what's inside the program? Structured training, step-by-step curriculum built for non-technical professionals like my brother that just talked, You're Uber driver. When I came into IT, I used to be a security. I was making $13 an hour. That was my beginning, excuse me. And I got my first job. I went to California. They started paying me $53 an hour. I was a security from the DMV, Virginia. I went to Cali. That's where I got my first job. I don't know anything. So, brother, you're an Uber driver. You're welcome. You can do this. The first day when I started working, they were telling me all about Jira whatsoever, the sprint planning. Mohammed, you have to do it. And I did it because of one thing, because of confidence. Excuse me, guys. Because of confidence. So it's the same thing here. Develop the confidence, learn it, and you can do it. So what's inside in our program is structured training, real project, templates and tools, and community. So again, you guys are seeing this word certified. Let me go back again. You guys are seeing this word certified. It's intentional. Our program's title is certified. The reason being, we are accredited, our programs. Our programs are accredited. So when you complete our program, you have our certificate. You can go look for a job with our certificate. It's internationally accredited. If you want to further your education, you can use our certificates because it's 40 hours CPD accredited. You can transfer it, you know. Some of you want to go and do PhD in machine learning, like my brother Tolu. I think that is plan, right? So you can do that. You know, if you want to go and do masters in machine learning or whatsoever, you know, so our programs are accredited. You have 40 hours. Again, when you do the right things, everything that we are going to tell you for you to do. So you're going to work with a CPD accredited certificate, you know. So this is how powerful these certificates. So that's why you guys are seeing the word Certified AI Governance Specialist. Your certificate opens the door. You know, use it for jobs. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to show employers. Don't be scared. Show them. Because they want to go and verify JTech AI if JTech AI is actually an accredited institution. Don't be scared. Just give them the numbers, your certificate number, and they will verify it. They'll check it and they'll see that, yes, this is actually accredited. So our program is not like any of those programs that you guys see out there, you know. It's well structured. It took us like 3 to 4 months. You know, we went back and forth with the institution to make sure that we produce something that is credible, you know. So when you complete our programs, you're going to feel yourself, you know, that actually I've done something, you know, and you be proud of yourself to show it. Show it on LinkedIn. Don't be scared. Show it on LinkedIn, you know. Don't be scared. Don't keep it. Show it on LinkedIn. Bluff around. Share it with your friends, you know, because it's CPD accredited, you know, and you can use it to find a job. So don't be scared. Put it on your resume, you know, and they'll reach out or they'll go online and they'll verify it. Don't be scared of that. There's nothing scam here. All right. I'm just making all this joke. Okay? So you're going to have a credibility, right? So that's why I'm just telling you guys, for you guys to know that you having this certificate, you know. So you're not just learning, you are becoming certified, you know. So let's be real with each other. Stop watching. Start building, start earning, you know. That is the goal. You have to start earning. Everything you get for the program is full curriculum, real world project, CPD certificates, community access. I have a general community on school. I know some of you know it, but I also have a personal community. So if you are in that my community on school, don't think that is the one that you're going to be. You're going to be in a special community, you know, because you're a special individual. You know, don't see yourself, oh, I'm in this community, that means I have a, no. It's something that is quite different from what we have out there.
Mr. Mohammed, I
Yes.
think Amos wants to have a
Ask a
question.
question.
So Amos, please,
Okay.
can you go ahead, please?
My question, Mohammed, is what is the cost implication for this program?
His voice is low. Can you?
I said, what is the cost
For the
implication?
cost.
Oh, for the cost. Oh, we are coming. Can you give me 2 minutes? I'll reach there very soon, please. 2 minutes. I'll answer your question.
Emmanuel has an hand up as well. So Emmanuel, please ask a question.
Yeah, thank you, Jello. Sorry, my question goes like, you've been talking about people using AI animation, content creator, and stuff like that. Now, my question is going to fall in 2 places. One, are you telling me those are not relevant? Because I've known like companies who are into branding. You want to use an AI for instance, Coca-Cola, you want to make something for them with AI, banking sectors, their adverts and the rest of them. If someone niche down to that area, does it mean it does not kind of area that will give them money? Secondly, under what what role do they fall into? Are they under consultant? Are they under engineering or whichever one, or which one do they further into? I want to ask. That's my question. Thank you.
Good. Very brilliant question. Thank you. Let me start with the last one. Okay, let me start with the last one. So if you want to become a content creator, be creating, hey, I am doing it. I am doing it. The last question you asked me, my client, they normally asked me, Mohammed, can you manage our social medias? Yes, I'm doing it. But is it my own niche? Is it my own focus? No, it's not my focus. But I'm doing it for them because I know how to make these AI videos. Some I will even do it for free. And later on, if I feel like, they are really serious, they want me to keep doing it, I will. So I normally teach them for free. But because it's not my focus, after helping them with all these things, automations, I just use this thing as a lead magnet. Okay, I can make for you one video. Like a week ago, I made an AI video for a real estate company here in Shreveport in my city. I did it for free for them, nothing. So again, I'm not saying you should not do it. You can do it, but what I was talking about is for people who want to monetize on Facebook, YouTube, you understand? TikTok.
Okay.
So
Got you now.
my student, they're asking me, Mohammed, I want to be making this video to be putting on YouTube, Facebook. So that was the point I'm coming from. But if you want to monetize it, okay, got it now, right? So if you want to focus on that niche, yes, it's very good. You can do that. Bingo. In fact, what I have is VEO3. I have VEO3 subscription. I'm not saying for you to pay for VEO3 because it's very expensive, but I'm just using it because of my clients, they need this stuff. So I'm playing. I have VEO3, I have Xfield. So I'll create these videos for them just to give as a lead magnet, because if they are paying me $5,000-$10,000 to make those videos for them, it's nothing. But again, if that is a niche you want to do it. Yes. And what are you going to become?
No. I'm just like what you said is what I just asked. I prefer to be doing going to vibe coding and stuff like that. Those are the things I like to make.
Yeah, but again, the title that you're going to become a consultant, someone that is doing that, a consultant in the AI creation videos, right? You're going to become a consultant.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see how we can wrap up quick this one. So, so what you'll be able to do, right? Deliver and build portfolio, you start earning. So these are the things I'll be able to do. So now I will send it over to Mike. Mike will be showing you guys demoing OC. This is our baby, but Mike will be able to explain it much better than Mohammed. Mike, over to you, sir.
Oh, thank you, Mohammed. And while I'm pulling up my screen, I just want to say Mohammed he's brilliant. He's a great communicator, very smart dude. And something he keeps coming back to is the importance of strategy and roadmaps, because those are the things that really give you a foundation. And, no matter which lane you choose, no matter what specific, whether you choose governance, consulting, or building solutions. Because think of it this way, Claude, by Anthropic, I read that they released 74 different updates to their software, I believe, in a span of 50 days. Any of you knows developers or has done developing, you'll know that's absolutely insane. So I say that to say that these solutions, these new tools, some of them are going to be life-changing. A lot of them, maybe not. But, if you have that foundation, no matter how the world changes around you, no matter how many tools are out there, you'll be more confident in yourself. You'll be better for your consultants, or better for your clients, I should say. And, Mohammed's programs give you that foundation. So before I get started, you guys see my screen, correct? Okay, great.
Yes.
Yep. So if you're an AI consultant, something like this is what your next client engagement can look like. what you're looking at here is a professional AI readiness report, scored, summarized, with recommended next steps and tools delivered in minutes instead of days. And let me say that again. I created this in a matter of minutes instead of days. And this is just the beginning. So once again, my name is Mike. I'm the lead developer of OneClick AI, and partnering with Mohammed and JTech to bundle our solutions with his educational curriculum. So we mainly built OneClick to service AI consultants, but this really can be used by anybody who owns a business, is working for a business, is consulting for a business, to help them do the work they do better, smarter, and faster. So we got a lot to cover here. I know it's late at night over where you are, so I'll keep it a tight 5 or 7 minutes. So let's get right into it. So assessments are the foundation of every engagement in OneClick AI, and you're going to hear me talk a lot about assessments now. So we structure this at 4 different levels. You might do an assessment for a company, for a specific department, for a team, or for an individual within one of those teams. And each one of these comes with a series of 40 to 50 questions designed to evaluate AI readiness across multiple dimensions. But here's what's going to make this different from a generic questionnaire. Every answer that someone submits is scored against defined criteria, and the result is the professional report that you saw before, a professional report that you're going to be able to stand behind. So this isn't just some self-assessment questionnaire, quickie quiz that somebody fills out on a website. This is a real deal consulting deliverable. So you can use the default question sets that we set up for each level, or we give you the power to create your own. You can start from scratch. You can duplicate from our existing questions into a new set, or you can import your own from a CSV spreadsheet file. So you can add questions, change categories, reorder, make active or inactive, or assign a different weight or priority to them. And the same thing with the scoring criteria. So you can customize the entire process and how these assessments are graded to match your eventual style as a consultant. So next, let's take a look at what an actual assessment looks like. So you simply choose your level. If you have a question set, you can select that. Same thing for the grading criteria, and then you're in. So I want to show you the voice capability first. So instead of typing answers, you can sit with a client and you all can simply talk. So OC, we call OneClick AI OC for OneClick. It captures the response, structures it, and moves to the next question. And I'll show you how that works.
What is your role, and how does technology impact your daily responsibilities?
I perform many jobs within my company, including web development, digital marketing and advertising, operations, finance, and more. Good. There's our answer, transcribed using the power of AI.
How familiar are you with core AI concepts such as automation, machine learning, and data analytics?
I'm very familiar with concepts like artificial intelligence, automation, machine learning, and data management. And there you have it. It's able to pick up my crazy American accent. That right there saves a massive amount of time. So imagine you can sit with a client, have a natural conversation, and the assessment's going to build itself. And if you're not in the same room or you just want to work virtually, you can simply share. You can generate a secure link and send it to anybody in the world. They can answer the questions using the same voice tools. And when they're done, they submit it to you. You get a notification and you can run the assessment for scoring. So we like to say you can assess, advise, and implement at scale. Scale means you can have dozens of these running at one time, and all you got to do is wait for the results to come back in and submit them. So let's go back to the completed assessment that I was showing you before. And once you submit an assessment, OneClick's going to give you a report just like this. So while the information is going to change every time, you get the same structure, and it's all based on the answers you received and the criteria that you set. So at the top, you get an overall readiness score from 1 to 5 and a summary. Then each criteria section, things like data readiness, leadership alignment, process maturity, each one of those is going to get its own score, its own summary, recommended next steps, and suggested tools for getting those done. So This is the part I really want you to focus on. Each section of this report is going to tell you, here's where they are, here's what they should do next, and here are specific tools that can help. So this is a deliverable you can walk right into a meeting with. This is something a client will give you money for. And if you need to update anything, simply edit answers. You can go back, you can navigate specifically to a question, update and resubmit. And you can also share this with people outside the platform as well by getting your share link there. You can print it, you can download a PDF, whatever you need to do. And of course, you can add to an assessment if you want to put this into your own template, make it your own style. You get a foundation for reliable assessment every time, and it's yours to do with what you will. So next, I want to show you guys the vault. So once you have a scored assessment and a cleared picture of where your client stands, every consultant's going to have these next questions to answer. What do you offer? What do you charge? And what does the deliverable look like? So that's exactly why we built the OC Vault. The Vault is a curated library of consultant-grade resources. So think industry starter packs, prompt packs, pricing guidelines, proposal templates, and best practices. These aren't just generic documents, but let me show you what I mean. We'll look under insurance, and I'm going to open up the starter packs. So we have industry starter packs for a number of industries, including insurance. So this particular starter pack analyzes the insurance agency and presents a case for AI optimization. It covers different types of agencies, their workflows, core challenges that they face, and high ROI opportunities for implementing AI. So this is the kind of reference that's going to take the guesswork out of your next proposal, especially if you never consulted before or if you never consulted with insurance companies. This is good to help you get started and give you a foundation. So one more example. Say your assessment, your client is a dental practice. We'll look up dental, and I'm going to open the industry prompt pack. And now you have structured prompts for every stage of the engagement with your client. So there's prompts for discovery questions, interpreting assessments, mapping out workflows, figuring out pain points, and so much more. So right now there's over 25 industries that we cover like this. I think that right now we're at about 150 documents total, and that number's going up and up every day, every chance we get to add to this. So think legal, accounting, construction, logistics, real estate, the trades, healthcare, fintech. We're constantly adding. Those are the industries we have in here right now. So each one follows the same structure that you just saw. So your process is consistent, no matter what industry you're working with. So between the starter packs, the prompt packs, pricing guidelines, and proposal templates, it answers those three big questions. What do I offer? What do I charge? And what does the deliverable look like?
Hi, Mike.
So, yes.
Hi, yeah, I think Mr. Wally wants to ask a question. Go ahead, Mr. Wally.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Thanks for that, Mike. Yeah, thanks. This tool looks amazing. First time I'm seeing it. Quick one. In terms of categories and companies that you've covered so far, do these map easily over to UK companies?
Yeah, there's, I think in most cases they would. And, a lot of these are just templates and structures and frameworks and things to get you started. I obviously, you guys in the UK, and if you're doing business in the EU and other parts of the world, the regulatory landscape would be a lot different than what Mohammed and I might deal with. But, a lot of this is foundational, especially as you're starting out, if you haven't worked with, say, the restaurant industry or the media industry, no matter what part of the world you're in, the information we provide is it's going to be relevant. It's going to be useful to you.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yep. So I want to jump over to another feature of the system here, what we call the OC Chat Console. So the OC Console is where your ongoing strategy work is going to happen. This is your AI-powered advisor, always on 24 hours a day, trained on our own insights into AI, automation, and data science. So that knowledge that we've instilled in the system persists across every conversation you're going to have here, along with any files you upload globally. or anything scoped to an individual conversation. So in this example, this is what happened when I uploaded a completed assessment. I took a PDF of that assessment I was showing you all earlier and uploaded it to a new thread and asked to create a 90-day roadmap. And within seconds, I got, deep, insightful responses. So again, it takes, your uploaded files, it pulls from its training. If it needs to, it's going to search the web or analyze a website, and it gives you a grounded strategic response. So again, you're not getting generic advice. This isn't just regular old, ChatGPT. You're getting contextual, meaningful information. And just like with the assessments, we also have AI-powered voice features, so you can speak your questions and hear responses in a natural voice. Great if you want to do some last-minute prep before a meeting. So also, I mentioned this will search the web. Our search is powered by Perplexity, and we also give the users options to pick their model of choice. So we, as the big providers release new models, we're going to be incorporating those into the system. So look for more of those in the future. And if you want to share a conversation with somebody outside of the system, just as simple as one click, you have a link that you can share with anybody. Also, quickly, I want to mention our prompt library. The prompt library gives you conversation starters and templates that you can insert directly into the chat console, just in case you don't quite know where to start or you want to see what it's capable of. So you could search by category, you could save your own custom prompts for reuse, and you could use variable-based templates to tailor these for whatever engagement you have. So it's a nice complement to everything you've seen so far in case you just need a quick starting point or want to get some quick ideas. And last, later this year, we're going to be releasing our agent marketplace, but I wanted to tell you about this now because most consultants, they lose deals when it comes time to implement something. So the client loves the roadmap you provided, but when it's time to execute, momentum could stall and nobody's happy. Our agent marketplace is being built to solve this issue. So we're going to feature pre-built AI agents and automations that you can customize and deploy to your clients. So think of it as the execution layer that's going to turn your strategy into workable solutions. So that's coming later this year. We're going to be, in addition to our agents, we're going to have solutions from other developers we're partnering with. So more to share soon. So let me bring it all together. One-Click AI gives you a complete system for AI consulting. You assess clients with voice-powered readiness evaluations. You get a professional scored report in minutes. You open the vault and instantly know what to offer, what to charge, and what the deliverable is going to look like across several industries. And you can use the console for ongoing strategy work with an AI advisor that actually knows your context. So again, it's not another chat bot. This is a consulting engine and your consulting operating system, if you think about it. So thank you. Glad to be here. And Mohammed, I'll send it back to you.
That's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Mike. Just a little bit history with OC. I've been into the game like 2 years. I've been struggling. I've been using Notebook LM. I know for some of you, I've done a demo, how I'm using Notebook LM, as a consultant. But there was a lot of struggle with using Notebook LM, So with OC, it saves my lives, because some businesses, all what we do with them is assessment. That is what they are asking for, right? We do assessment. So OC gives you that. I don't need to go to Notebook LM or use ChatGPT or whatsoever. And the other thing I did, I created a lot of GPTs, a lot of mess up, but with Notebook LM, with OC, just like what he just showed, you have everything. So it's a whole consulting engine that you can ask any question and that will help you. Because one thing again, clients are always waiting for a demo, like the results. So if you're struggling with tools, there's a problem. You don't need to struggle. So just use one tool and it will give you the answer that you want and you can do those presentations. So how we do consulting, we always have a discovery call, which is the first one. So Notebook LM gives you, OC gives you that, right? It gives you all the script, everything that you should say on that call. It gives you that. You have a presentation, a demo that you have to go and do after the discovery call, the findings, how you guys are going to move forward, the roadmap, and OC gives you that. So you see how important this tool is. So again, that is just a little bit history, my own struggle and now using OC. So the AI consultancy program that we have, we are going to teach you how to use this tool. Because understanding this tool, using it, is very, very much important. It's just like for us coming from the project management background. If you don't know Jira, you don't know Monday.com, all these tools, you're going to struggle as a Scrum Master or project manager. Because most of these companies, these are the tools that they use. Especially now the era of AI, which is pretty much new. So if you are talking to a company about OC, I'm using a tool called OC. This is what I do. This one. They'll be like, oh wow, really? Because things are new. Things are new. So that is how important it is. So again, to make it short, yes, we are going to teach you guys how to use this tool, and we encourage you guys to use it even after the training, so that you'll be able to close deals, right? That is your goal. Again, remember, monetize is the main thing here. It's not all about learning, but how to monetize and make money. And with OC, you'll be able to do that. So thank you so much, Mike. So let's continue with where we stop. Can you guys see my screen?
Not yet. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So again, we talked about this 3 pathway. So it all depends on where you want to go. So again, we come to the money part. My brother asked me how much it cost. If you go on our website, www.jtechay.com, it's $2,000, and our AI automation engineer is $3,000. But because of I'm coming here and Tolu talked to me, said, Mohammed, you have to put things down. I said, okay, sure. People are going to spend time with us. We have to reduce. You have to give discount to people. I said, okay, well, I'm going to make it 1,500. For the session today. If any of you want to enroll, you can have it for $1,500 for the training and for the certificates. It's a combo one, right? Mike did his own training, $5,000, right? I did my own training, $4,000. My own is kind of a little bit cheaper. But just imagine, he paid $5,000, I paid $4,000. But we do understand, the community, the people that you're dealing with, their finances, all these things. So we try to be reasonable. And also with the help of Tolu, he said, you have to make it a little bit reasonable so that my community, they'll be able to benefit from this opportunity. So for today, we have it for 1,500 for any of these programs that you are going to enroll for. If you want to have a combo like the last session we had, some people, they want to do all. I have about 3 people now that want to do everything. I was like, it's fine. She has a plan. He has his plan. With these things, I say you can do it. If you want to become a core AI professional, you want to understand consulting, automation, governance, it's perfect. It's fine. You can do it. But if you can't do everything, just focus on one. You can pay for one and you do the program. So for the certified AI consultant, is 8 weeks program. This AI automation engineer is 12 weeks. And the certified AI governance specialist is 8 weeks. So the AI automation engineer, we have a lot of things we have to do. So it's 2. That is why it's kind of a little bit long. We're going to do agentic AI and we're going to do automation. So that is why it's 12 weeks. So you coming out of that program, you're going to understand automation and you're going to understand agentic AI. And from there, you're going to have your CPD accredited certificate. So you're going to do your project, your capstone project. It's not only Mohammed that's going to look at it, but CPD, they will look at it, the hours covered, all those kind of things, and look at the work that you guys have done before we issue the certificate. Because we don't want to issue certificates out there, and the person is not competent. The person don't even know what is going on. So it's a board that we have, right? So they will make a decision, look at your project, look at the amount of work that you have done on those things before we issue out the certificate. So it's a well-structured program for 12 weeks. It's the same thing with the governance program. It's the same thing with the consultancy program. So with OC, we teach you how to use OC, these programs, right? And also there is an opportunity for our students, Mike just talked about. So we have the app store there, you know, wherein when you develop something, because I know there are smart people out there that will think about something. They'll develop an app or they'll develop something, and you want us to put it there for you, we can put it there and market it. You know, our email list is so big, wherein we can just amplify it to the world so that we see what you have built. So that is one opportunity that you guys are going to have. So Mike, myself, we're going to put it there on OC, what you have developed, and we help you to market it, because that is your goal, right? Again, if that is not your thing, you don't want to develop, not you just want to learn the skills, you just want to go and find a job, it's fine. You know, everybody has their own thing, how they want their life to be. But if you're that person that wants to become an entrepreneur, you want to develop something, we're there to help you, assist you to make sure that, you know, you achieve this. So today is 1,500. You can have it for, Tolu, I don't know, maybe people will, the chat is not working. Maybe you can share it with the WhatsApp group. If you want to, if you're not sure of yourself, you want to book meeting with me, again, I think Tolu, can you please share the link? You know, if any of you guys want to book a meeting with me, you want to talk, you know, to guide you, you know, I've done that. It's my brother here, Mohammed, with other folks, you know, guy, that is why I'm here. Don't worry about my time. Book a meeting with me and I will talk to you, advise you, you know, what job or whatsoever, you know, I mean, what role you want to go into, all the stuff. I will advise you with that based on the conversation we're going to have. But again, you can make the offer today, 1,500 for any of these programs that you want to go into, you know, but after today, it will go up back, you know, you can go on our website, you can have it for $2,000 or $3,000. And these programs are going to start the 18th of April, you know, so the AI automation is for 12 weeks and those other two programs are for 8 weeks. I mean, yes, 8 weeks. So these are the 3 programs that we want to offer you guys. And now it all depends if you want to do it, but I will advise you for you to do it because we all know things have changed. Now, to find jobs in those other professions is very difficult, very, very difficult. But with AI, it's so easy, you know, for you to find jobs now. It's not like it's Chrome. I'm not coming to sell you guys Chrome here because I know you guys will not get job. I was talking to a lady yesterday, you know, she called me. She said, my husband wants to do your program, but Mohammed, I'm the one that is going to give you the money. If my husband didn't get a job, you're going to give me my money back. I said, I'm not selling your husband Chrome. If it is Chrome, all right. But this is AI, you know, there are so much opportunities out there. So don't worry, pay for your husband. You know the wife, they make the decision. So he called me and I talked to her. I said, don't worry, just pay for him. He's in a good hand. And at the end of the day, he is going to bring money home. She said, that is all I just want to hear. And I said, all right, but that's just a joke. But you can have it for 1,500 for any of this program, you know. So can I roll today? Or if you're not sure, you book a meeting with me. Tolu, have you shared the link, please? So that people have access to it. The WhatsApp group. You know, that is the Stripe payment, you know, 1.5, you can have it today and you have a discount of $500 that I'm taking off because of the blessing of Tolu. And, you know, and you guys have spent time here, you know, with us, all those things. So you can have it, but if you're not sure of it, you want to book meeting with me, I'm open with that too. But just know that when you book meeting, you're not going to have the 1,500. We'll be talking about the $2,000, you know. So that is the meeting link Tolu just share. WhatsApp. So if you go on WhatsApp, I think each and every one of you are on WhatsApp, the group, right? That is where you guys are coming from. So you can access it there and book a meeting, or you have the discounts of the 1,500. You can book a meeting, is pretty much the same thing. The courses, if you want to do automation, is the same thing. The prices are all the same, so it doesn't even matter. But just because of the discount now, you can have the discount for $500 for today. It's huge, $500. You can do a lot of things. I think that would be like
Hi,
400.
Jello.
Yes.
Hi, Jello. So, it's not everybody that is from Rock High Tech. So, I think Tolu, is it that Tolu will share? Is that he shares a link on here for people who are not on the WhatsApp group or the Telegram group to be able to join if they are interested to invest in themselves when it comes to this course. Yes? Because I know that there are people who are not on Rock High Tech.
Okay, they are coming from. So, is there anyone that is coming from a different group? You want the link? Do we have anyone? You can speak up now. You can ask questions. Speak up, ask me question, or you want the link whatsoever, email or whatsoever. We can do it. We are so sorry that the chat is not working. Is there anyone?
So sorry about that. The chat we've tried. Don't know how to get around that. It's not been working. Except you are a member of the community. That means you giving us your email. Those are the people that were able to see the chat. We've tried to work around that. I don't know. It's not been able.
Cool. Yeah, but is there anyone you want to book? You need the links whatsoever. Speak up. You want to ask me question? Ask me. I'm here. We can do it. You need my email or stuff. Yes, Cash.
Before Cash goes, so thank you, Mohammed, for this enlightenment. However, we've titled it AI Summit. Can you just give us a glimpse of what is expected? Just to fire us up, maybe run us through one of the automation or be one of the two we are going to be learning on any of the course, so that because we want to see what it is that we are going in for.
Okay. All right, let me share my screen. I know you'll be interested, right? And so let me share my screen.
So while you do that, maybe you entertain Cash, so I don't forget.
Yeah, Cash. Yes.
Hi, Johnny. Thank you for my question. I just want to ask, can you just put your details on the screen so I can take a screenshot? So maybe to contact you, because I'm driving at the moment and I can't write it down. Sorry about this.
Oh, no problem. You're fine. Let me share my screen and put my details there. You are not part of the community, right?
Cash, can you hear? Can you hear Cash?
We have Cash too. Cash is part of us. I want Cash.
Oh, it's fine. That's funny. So you can easily find me on LinkedIn. Cash, can you see me? Can you guys see my screen, please?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Yeah.
Cash can say where.
Okay. So just go on LinkedIn, Mohammed Jallow. Just put Mohammed Jallow AI. I'm the only Mohammed Jallow that talks about AI in this world. I don't think there's any other one.
And then what would be the password? Would it be Tolu or would it be Rock High Tech? Because you need to know where is this person coming from.
Is it Cash? Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that will pass for everybody as well. Anybody who might be
Yes,
interested
exactly.
to talk to you.
Just say Rock High Tech. Yes, just say Rock High Tech. Exactly. That is very, very important. Thank you for saying that. Thank you. Yes, so
You're
that
most
I will know
welcome.
where you're coming from. Yeah. So just message me here. I'm Rock High Tech, Mohammed Jallo, and I'll be able to talk to you. You know, if you don't have the link. Tolu was asking a question. Let me just share my stuff quickly. Cash, I don't know if that is clear.
I think the reception on the road, he might not be hearing anymore because he's driving.
Okay. All right, let me just try to pull up the curriculum quickly. That's a nice place. Okay, I do have. Let me try to get this couple of. This one is just trying to. I can't get the whole stuff. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
All right. So this one is just a brief one part of the AI consultancy program that we have. So we'll be doing introduction to artificial intelligence, the AI tools overview. When I say AI tools overview, this is specific for consultant, the AI tools that you'll be using. AI capabilities, the limitations, what is given and the limitations, we'll be looking at that. How AI lands, we'll be looking at our industry applications, AI opportunity map. This is very, very much important for you as a consultant, how we'll be able to map these opportunities, whether this supposed to be automated, whether this is not supposed to be automated. These are things that you need to know. I'll be looking at prompt engineering, AI content system, we'll be looking at that, AI automation basics. Again, because this is a consultancy, you need to understand AI automation. So we'll be looking at N8N, that is the tool I'll be using. It's for me just to be specific. Because there are so many AI automation tools out there. This is for the consulting program. If you want to go more deeper, you're going to do the AI automation engineer program. So automation for businesses, chatbots, what chatbot is all about, voice agents, how to do a lead system, how to generate leads, because that is what clients are interested. Appointment automation, we're going to look into it, how to set up this appointments, for them, whether it is a voice AI agent or through the chatbot. Operational automations, how you're going to automate businesses, the operations, we're looking at that. Sales and marketing system is very, very important for you to know this as a consultant, because it's not all about learning these things, but it's all about you, how you can sell, the stuff. Discovery calls, Mike talked about this a little bit. You can find this in OC, all the scripts are there. So we're going to do this. Workflow mapping, how to map automation workflow. We're going to do this. Is very, very much important for you as a consultant. Designing solution, how you're going to design solution. And also with the help of OC, we're going to treat that also in OC and how that you can design solutions, for businesses with the help of your developers. Pricing models is very much important. All the mistakes that I did, sometimes I was giving a wrong price. Sometimes I was putting my price very high. I lost opportunities. So I'll be talking about those things there and how you can price, packaging offers, technical build, build chatbots, build voice agents, build workflows. So we use another tool called Go High Level, to do some of these practical things, and also with the help of Anytech. The landing pages, how to build landing pages using Lovable, all those stuff. We have this there. These are just side, because sometimes clients will be asking you for you to do these things for them for free, so it's good for you to learn how to do these things. Becoming a high-paid AI consultant, client acquisition, how to close deals, all those things. What are the strategy? Social strategy, outreach strategy. We're going to look into that. Outreach scripts, webinar funnel. This one is also good because you can become a business owner. You don't know how to run webinars. It's very much important, So this is more specific for people that want to have their own consulting businesses. So agency operations, how you're going to run your agencies, you need to understand, because the whole world, especially when you have a larger teams, how to manage these things, all these things. So it's very much important for you to understand these things. Scaling roadmap, we're going to look into all these ones. Capstone project, I talked about this one is very key. So at the end of the day, you're going to do the capstone project, you have your portfolio, and you're going to do a presentation. And from there, you have your certificate. When you're doing your presentation, Mohammed will not be the only one there. Mike will be there. Rick is not here. He will be there. And also some of my other trainers, they will be there. You guys are going to present, to make sure that you guys actually earn it. And from there, we issue out this certificate. So these are the core things. So we are going to do automation a little bit, not that too much. But if you want to do automation, core, you have to do the AI automation program. That is the one that covers everything, These are just some bonus things that we'll be doing. Industry GPTs, like frameworks that I just talked about, you have to create. But again, with the help of OC, you don't need to create all these things, because you have everything. You have the whole vault, each and every industry, just like what Mike just showed you. So we'll be covering that, everything in OC. Automation templates, we're looking at some of these templates for you to familiar with them, and how to use them, for your clients. Pricing sheets, contract and SOP. This is standard operating procedure. So you can become a business owner, whatsoever you have your business, you don't have SOP. So we're going to teach you all these things, contracts, how to get your contract going, because it's very much important. After the clients have agreed and say, yes, I want to work with you, what comes next is the contract, right? So we're going to teach you, how to do these things. So pretty much these are the things that you'll be learning for the AI consultancy program, which is 8 weeks program. One more. Trying to get.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it's with regards to OC. I understand we will get access to it as we're training, so for the 8-week period. But in terms of after the 8-week period, do we retain access to OC? And if we do, does that come with additional charges going forward?
That's a good question. Yeah, so after the training, you are going to enroll to OC, right? So it's going to be an additional thing. So I pay for OC. I pay $97 because with OC, I'm making 1,000, because all my assessments I'm doing it on OC. So pretty much I'm paying $97. I'm expecting you guys to do the same thing again, because with the $97 plan, it gives you a lot of things. With the $47, it doesn't give you the vault, and you need a vault, The vault gives you a lot of information how to get these things done. So yes, you're going to pay the $97, after. But again, during the training, I will encourage you for you to start to go all into it, understand it, because something that makes my life very easy, I'll spend money, and I know I'm going to make money from it too. So paying 97 and making more, I think that is pretty much easy. Like I pay for Go i11 97. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Go i11, but what Go i11 is doing for me is more than the $97 that I'm paying. So it's the same thing like OC, it gives you a lot. So yeah, after the training, you have to pay. But during the training, I encourage you for you to pay. It's just like Jira, right? I taught a lot of people how to use Jira, and I encourage them for them to subscribe to Jira. So it's the same thing like OC, My own job and my job is for us to teach you guys and for you guys to be comfortable how to use the tool so that at the end of the day, you guys will become an excellent consultant, or if you want to use it to be also like for the governance is very much important. I think that is something that is coming up very soon to see how we can have a lot of frameworks within OC that you can use it, but for now it's more specific to AI consultant and people that want to become a chief AI officer, right? That is also another role that is coming up. So the plan here is when you become an AI consultant, the next phase is for you to become a chief AI officer. Right, you be the top, all the consultants will be working underneath you, right? You be the boss, basically, right? So that is another tool that you can use if you want to use OC, if you want to become a chief AI officer. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, $97, you pay it. That's nothing because it's gonna give you a lot of money. For one assessment I am doing for clients, they pay me $2,000-3,000 before I actually start the work. Some people they don't want for me to do automation for them or whatsoever, right? They said, oh, we have someone, we just want you to do assessments for us, and I charge them for that. So OC, we give you that, just like what Mike just demo and show us here, So yes.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. But that is a good question. I think we didn't talk about that, but it's good that you talked about that so that we clear that part. It kind of was more, oh, Mohammed, you didn't say this, but now, hey, it gives you a lot. So why can't you pay for it, Any other question? Any other question?
I don't think
do
so.
you-
I don't think so, but I want to say thank you very much. You've done very, very well. You and your colleague, Mike, you've done well. Now we're just thinking, oh, when are we going to start? When are we starting? And all of those stuff. So we definitely get back to you. We reach out to you to, for more information because we are all interested in making money in 2026. So we don't want to sit back and see everyone take all the pounds and all the dollars. So we are interested, and we definitely reach back to you. Thank you.
It is, yes, exactly. This is 2026. I remember when I talked to Tolu last year, I was urging him like you have to move and go all into this thing. But let me share my screen one more for the AI automation for people that want to become an AI engineer. So basically, ignore this, this has been updated. So as I said, this program, you're going to have an agentic, you're going to learn to become an agentic AI engineer and also automation engineer. So you'll be learning LLMs, agentic patterns, you'll be learning Model 4, you'll be learning RAG, you'll be learning everything about RAG, the fundamentals, architecture flow, Model 5, you'll be learning LangChain. LangChain is very, very much important for you guys to learn now if you want to become agentic AI engineer or automation engineer. So we'll be teaching that. And we'll be doing a lot of RAG projects. In fact, on Sunday, we have a RAG corporate training for a business here. They just want to learn RAG. So we are doing that corporate training for them. You'll be learning LangGraph, very much important to learn now, you'll be doing routing, iteration, all on one LangGraph, but the core thing is LangGraph, Core AI, that is multi-agent system. What does this mean, right? Agents, different agents, they are doing different. Let's say you have an agent for as a project manager, you have an agent as a sales, each and every one, they are talking to each other and they are doing work for you in autonomous way, right? They are making decisions on your behalf. So you'll be learning what multi-agent is. Because now we are moving towards, that and moving from the automation world. So that is why it's very, very much important, to understand. And clients, they have started asking for this, or I want an agent as a project manager. I want an agent as a salesperson, different agents, connecting them, making decisions on your behalf, right? So that's beautiful right now. So that is what we'll be teaching. And also we'll be doing anything automation. As I said, the tool that we'll be using for automation is anything. We're going to call into that. So pretty much those are the things that we'll be doing. And there is one more thing that is missing here. We'll be teaching for this program, we'll be teaching governance, ethics and compliance for AI agents. It's very, very much important now because I know people understand how to do guardrails or whatsoever on GPTs whatsoever, but you need to understand how to set up all these guardrails on AI agents, how to set these things up and in a very core way. So we are going to do that. That is not here, and we're going to add that because it's very, very much important. We want our students, for them to do a good job, be responsible, when they are developing these things for clients. You have to, be ethical with these things because AI is good. But again, when you go too much into it, you're going to create problem. You don't want your brand to be messed up, right? So that is why we're going to teach that for this program. It's not part of this year, but we're going to teach that. So this program is 12 weeks. Again, all of them is 1,500. You can have it for today, or if you don't know, you're not sure of it or whatsoever, you want to ask question, you can book a meeting with me and you reach out to me on LinkedIn. Just say Mohammed Jallow AI. You can find me there, and I'll definitely have a talk with you.
Mr. Mohammed, I think Mr. Benjamin wants to ask a question. Hi, Benjamin. Please go ahead. Hi, Mr. Benjamin.
Yes,
Your hand is up.
yes,
Thanks.
yeah, thank you. Mr. Mohammed, thank you very much for this. Basically, it's not a question. I just want to make some comments. I really appreciate this opportunity you brought to everyone here. I can speak from experience as well. Most companies now within tech and digital business are actually tilting towards this. I just saw this last models you shared, and it actually caught my attention. That's why I raised my hand. Currently, I'm upskilling in data engineering, but I was shocked to find out that even most companies now are actually requiring data engineers to upskill to AI engineering. And when I looked into the models you shared, most of them are actually what they're actually expecting you to know how to use. So for anyone that is actually here, speaking from what I'm actually currently doing, I can tell that this is actually a good opportunity if you want to jump the rope, because some of us have to start from scratch and start going up in learning. The kind of things, a lot of things you need to learn, but this is actually what I would say fast track learning, a more realistic, more practical, more feasible, gives you a more on-job ready market approach. So yeah, good one.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for that. Just to add to what he just said, most of this, the curriculum I just showed you guys, myself and my team, we took our time. We look at the job descriptions because I'm tired of people learning things and they are not making money or getting job. So we intentionally did a lot of research. For some of you, I've been talking to you since December that we are developing these programs. It took very long time, right? I think Solo, you can attest to that too, that we talked about this for a very long time, because we are taking our time to make sure that when we are presenting something to the public, is actually excellence. It's what companies are looking for. It's not all of these random things, So myself, I'm not an expert, but I worked with a lot of experts, people that understand these fields, for us to see how we can give out something that is credible. But thank you, Ben. Ben, it's been a while. We need to talk again. Yeah.
Okay, Cash is back.
Hi, Cash.
Hi, Mohammed. Sorry, I'm drifting in and out because I'm driving. Sorry about the reception. I don't know if you can hear me clearly.
Yes, I can hear you.
So will this be like so if I wanted to work as a consultant, then will this mean like going to the offices to have meetings with them, or how is this done? Is this done remotely, obviously, for maybe international, if you have like a international customer or something, but is it like a full-time 9 to 5 or
Yeah.
so what was the expectations for that, please?
Okay, for the job. Yeah. So I work from home. I do have an office. We just a month ago we have our office here. But I normally don't go to the office, to be honest with you. It's my office, but I don't go there. I work from home. You can be at home and work and do your thing, That's if you're a business owner. If you're working for a company, I think most of the companies that they want hybrid policies, they want you to go in, or some of them want you to go in full time, right? So you can go in full time, just like a regular employee and work for them. If you're a business owner, I have days that I go out, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Friday I'm out, to have contact with my clients. Monday, Tuesday, I'm always at home, to just do some strategies, planning on my own thing, So it all depends on how you want to do it, Cash. But you can work remotely, if you're a business owner, or if the company wants you to work remotely, yes, you can work remotely. It all depends on the company, what they want you to do.
Sure. So if, for example, they want you to show them like they have a problem, and then you show them the solution, then is it based differently company by company that you have to show them the full implementation and help them implement the tools, or is it again, is it just based on each client what they want, or do you have to stop there until each the main thing is the implementation is done?
Another good question. I think you actually answer your question too. I'm just get spun again. Gosh, you asked a very good question and you answer it again. So yeah, so basically it depends on the client, what the client wants, So how consulting works. You have your first call with your clients, which is the discovery call. They will explain to you everything they want, all those things. They do the talking. And after that, you have their requirements, what they want. You try to prepare documentation slides, And the second call will be like a presentation, the roadmap, how things will be moving forward, telling them how long it's going to take, to complete this work. So it's a process. So after that, they will look at it. If they agree on that call and say, oh, Cash, yes, we want to work with you. This looks good. We can do it for 90 days. And they said, Cash, send us a contract. You can send them a contract, they'll sign. Maybe you can ask for a first payment, because you don't want to work for free. Before you start working, you have to ask for first payment, installment, and they'll pay. And from there, you start the work. If you have a project management tools, you share, whatsoever, where you guys will be communicating and giving them updates about the project of the work, And that is the implementation. The implementation started, and from there, you do the last thing. After the work has been completed, you do the handing over, even if you don't understand. Sometimes I will do handing over myself. Sometimes because it's so deep and technical, I'll bring my developers to be there. My developers, they will do the handing over to presentation whatsoever, and that is it. So that is basically the job of a consultancy, it's nothing difficult there. The first thing is for you to have the mindset and the confidence, and you have the foundations.
You've just walked into another question there. So, like you just mentioned, like you have the developers there. Say, for example, if I was doing this, I don't have sort of anybody with me working as a consultant, then how do I go from there? Is there support available from yourselves to say, look, this is the project that I'm working on, this is the solution I provided, and like could anybody come along with me, or like, so to make sure that my own understanding is that to obviously understand the solution, from A to Z in my head, and then obviously if I still need that technical help, will there be someone there from your side to help?
Yeah, is another good question. I have a lady. She's in Chicago. She don't have money like Mohammed. She's a consultant. She don't have developers to hire. Because when I talked about money, you don't have in-house developers. So she's using my developers, and we are doing the work for her. So basically we do a share of profits, right? She'll take 50 and I'll take 50. And when she can hire developers, she can hire in-house developers. She don't need Mohammed anymore. So I started from there. I using other people developers, and we do a share profit. And when I have more money, I hired my own in-house developers. They worked for me. So that is the way it works. You worked as a consultant, and they work as the AI automation engineer at the back end. So that is how you're going to do it. So basically, if you don't understand anything, you work with your developers. Your developers will explain to you what the project is all about, break it down to you. For you. If you don't have the confidence to go and talk to the clients, just go with your developers. Or you tell me, you say, Mohammed, can you give me one of your developers so that we can go and talk? I'll do that, especially if you went through me. Why not, So that is the way it works.
Would that be for free, or you have to share a percentage?
Percentage now. Stop that now. Stop that.
I remember when we locate you on LinkedIn, we want to say Mohammed Jello at Rock High Tech. So don't forget that password.
Yes. If you have the password, please. If you're gonna message me on LinkedIn, Mohammed Jallo, Rock High Tech, let me know that you're coming from Rock High Tech. Please. But basically that is it. So there is nothing scary in here. Yes, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say, if there's any documentation that needs to be provided to a client, the tools that we learn about, will they help us create those documents with those tools?
So that is exactly why we show you guys OC. OC has everything. The tool that Mike just showed you guys, Cash, everything is in there.
Sorry, my reception was bad then. A picture was coming on and off.
Okay.
What's OC?
So OC is One Click AI. Is the AI consulting tool that Mike talked about.
Right.
You missed that, right? You missed that?
So I missed parts of that. I was drifting in and out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that is OC, he demoed it. So everything you need as a consultant, you have it there. A starter pack, let's say you don't understand how to develop the roadmap, OC will do that for you. How to price, OC will do that for you. because I have some of my students, right? They'll keep messaging me all the time. Mohammed, I have this client now. How much I should charge? How much? So I'm so happy that we do have OC now, because you can go to OC and you can see all pricing, scripts, what to talk to clients. Because when my students, when they start, I have to write all the scripts for them, what to say, what not to say, especially on that discovery call. Because when you messed up that discovery call, you're going to miss that opportunity. So in OC, you can have it, cash. Everything is in there.
Thank you, Mohammed. I'm sorry I asked you about 3-4 questions in one go. I do apologize. Sorry, audience.
I love people asking me questions. Just ask me questions. I love it. Yeah.
Thank you, Mohammed. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. You can reach out to me on LinkedIn. Have you seen my LinkedIn page?